starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Allman. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
Things through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus. And with me always is...
Dan Allman here.
How you doing tonight, bud?
Man, episode 94, man. What in the world, dude? Couldn't be more excited about it.
Dude, it's the 90s, man.
Exactly.
We're having a revival up in here, man.
Yeah, going back to the glory days of the beautiful 90s, man.
Yeah, man, so we're cruising. Tonight's gonna be episode 94. You are correct about that. Super stoked for tonight. Long time Guru listener, Southern Maryland musician is gonna be our featured guest tonight. That we'll more to that in a minute, but super stoked for that, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Been waiting for his time here, and it is going to be well worth it.
Yeah, that patient wait was well worth it.
Absolutely.
Got a nice spectacular this week. This is kind of our Halloween special. Ooh. So it kind of makes sense why we're having him here if you listen to his last name. Yeah. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
So that this is the Guru's Halloween special tonight.
Oh, wow.
So we'll call it that tonight, right?
Yeah, okay. I guess I thought I was just dressing up. I didn't realize it was Halloween here.
Hey, man, I thought you were dressing up as your favorite band.
You know what I'm going to do.
You got the shirt on?
No. Everything's fine. We're going to leave that one right where it's at. We're going to leave that one right where it's at.
All right. Sure, man.
No photos in this studio.
Oh, speaking of photos, man, the exciting thing just happened today.
Yeah?
Got the new Money Metal iPhone 12 Pro just delivered, just updated, and converted over, man.
There
it's
it
ready
is.
to rock and roll, man, and in the awesome color Pacific Blue.
Ah, yeah, the old Pacific Blue.
So that's kind of cool, man. So I literally just got it all set up. So more to come on that in the future. But so far, first impressions are, hey, man, it's iPhone season. So I'm down, dude. I get an upgrade every year. I'm part of that program. I put the other one in the box, sending it back. See ya. Bye.
There you go.
I mean, I use it enough every week. Dude, they're worn out by the time a year comes around for me. So
yeah, good choice, man. It's very nice looking.
Yeah, and I went down the size. I didn't get the big screen one this year. I went back to the regular standard screen size, and I'm already loving how it feels in my hand. I regretted getting the bigger screen last year.
Wow.
2 weeks into having it, I was like, oh, it's too big, man, for what I'm doing every day. It doesn't fit in any of the cubbies in my car right. It's just, I mean, it's a great phone, don't get me wrong. It's a great piece, but that's when technology and life things come together where you just need to tone it back just a slight notch.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see how this lasts this year. So, on board with that, man. So that's been this week. Other than that, man, it's just been a busy whirlwind week of the Gurus, you know?
Yeah, as usual, you know. Got a little side note.
Yeah, what's up?
Celebrating the old anniversary with the wife over the weekend. And
nice.
We're just out and about, you know, popping around the county. Just happened to pop in somewhere and caught the Mitch, Jason Mitchell.
Oh, the Mitch.
Getting some work in, doing a little solo acoustic, man.
That's awesome.
So I want to give him a shout out. I haven't seen him in ages. Feels like forever. A lot of guys a lot of people we haven't seen in a long time.
Dude.
So it was nice to talk with him for a little bit, and just wanted to give him a shout out.
Yeah, shout out to the Mitch, man. I got to reach out to that guy.
He's working. He's working.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to reach out and see if he's got some shows to promote, because I didn't know about that show. So
yeah. He's flying under the radar, so to speak, but I think he's still putting them out that he's doing them, but I think it's so
I think
so
he was
quick.
on the. Hold on, if it beg me wrong, I think he was on the 10-ounce 12-pack last week.
Could have been.
I mean, we do so many of them; it's hard to remember.
Yeah, it's hard to remember. That's a fact. But yeah, so that was a good time.
Decent.
So that's all I got with that. I just want to give him a shout out.
So you did that, and I know that you're on vacation from the day gig, so.
Yeah,
you're enjoying that, right?
How you can imagine. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You know what it's like to be off from the day gig. So, I'm saving myself 1 million miles in driving, and I'm gaining about 18 million hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm not wore out. I'm good to go, man.
Yeah, you got the energy tonight.
Got the energy, man. I'm all for it, man.
That's cool, man. Well,
everybody needs that. Everybody needs that break, man, a little while. You know, when this whole thing started back in March, or when we got shut down,
right?
Me and you did not get shut down. We've been busting our rears nonstop the whole time.
Right, show and day gig.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just been a normal day. We year for that stuff. We just altered our schedules.
That's it. So it's good to have a break finally, to just sit back and just catch up a little bit.
Yeah, because I think this is your first week off.
You know, I had my summer with my kid, but this is like my first week of just Whoa, okay,
right.
No obligations.
Right, you're R&R, man.
I'm R&R, absolutely.
Right. That's awesome, man.
Binging the Netflix, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But man, spending all day in my sleep shorts.
You've given up on life if you're doing that.
Walking the recycling down to the end of the road in my sleep shorts.
People get arrested for that.
I live in the woods. Nobody sees it. Oh, man, I'm having too much fun. This is what happens when I'm alert.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, dude, I've been eyeing my drink situation here.
Yeah.
And we usually shout out last week's guest. We got stood up, so last week's guest was us. So I'm going to pop this for us, man.
Yeah, pop it for us. The Dan's got fanned. And if you're listening, you know who you are.
My bad.
It's all good, man. We're having one for us. I like that. That was good, man. Pop. Good pop.
That's right, man. But anyway, man, last week's show, man, it was awesome, actually.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, dude, we're two dudes that take lemons and make lemonade. Ain't got time for the other business.
Yeah.
And dude, I listened back. I was like, dude, man.
Still a great batch of lemonade got made.
Man. I'm like, dude, the Guru Chit Chat's pretty fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, we might have to do that once a quarter.
Maybe, man.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. We'll see what's up. But I will say this. We had the lowest attendance ever.
Yeah. Which proves that no one wants to listen to us talk for an hour and a half.
Right.
Thus, the featured guests.
Amen to that, man. That was a humble... dude, we got served up a humble pie.
Yeah, I didn't even listen. I was asleep already.
I know, man.
I was in bed.
You got no excuse this week.
And I skipped the video last week.
Yeah,
I mean, without a featured guest, it's hard to hype a show up with a video. Even though, I just...
Yeah.
That's my reasoning for it, everybody. Because I know I'm back on the schedule, but I think about 7:45, I think I was out like a light.
Damn, dude. Done. Anyway,
yeah,
I got you. Well, cool, dude. Let's preview this show and get this thing cranking tonight. What do you think, man? Got a lot of action,
yeah.
Dude. It's episode 94. It's the Halloween Spectacular here. We're just going with it because it's the calendar, and our featured guest this week, his name's awesome, and he's a cool dude, and I think it all fits, so this is cool. So first up, in just a moment, we're going to get the phone system cranking. We're going to get David Higgins on the phone from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the beat, and we're going to hear the 10-ounce, 12-pack sampler, man.
He's back.
Oh, he's back, dude. I had a pre-call meeting with him, and we're on it, dude. He's excited to be back, man. So it's awesome. So
all right.
I'm looking forward to it. As soon as we're done with that, we're going to transition right into the segment everybody's here for every week, the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week. And this week, oh my God, dude, from one part of the store that people really don't go into, I checked out some guitars there. I saw this piece, and I was like, we're doing that. And, dude, the photos are fucking awesome.
Yeah, they look great.
Dude, Schecter Blackjack SLS.
Yeah.
It's new old stock. They've had it for a while. Dude, what an awesome piece. We're going to talk about that soon, and I can't wait, man. It's going to be good, man. It's good. Awesome guitar. Then after Guitar of the Week, we're going to get Sean Kirkpatrick on the phone for the Sean in 60 Seconds segment. And we're going to chronicle another week in his life. And it's going to be pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Did the pre-call with him, and I told him, I said, you can't bring up the Beetlejuice train again.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks running.
Right.
No pun intended.
Right. So, no, that's cool, but he's going to get on here. We're going to do Sean the 60 Seconds, see what's up with him, and it's going to be awesome. I know that.
I'm ready for it, man.
And that's the standard show, man. That's the show. Then we're going to take a quick break, come back. You know how we do it on the Guru Show. We got a featured Southern Maryland guest. The guest this week is none other than Eric Wolf. He's going to come on, talk about his whole background in music, where he's playing at, what you can catch out from him. And, of course, he plays with Mike Mead and the Mike Mead-Eric Wolf duo. So we got that angle, too, we'll talk about.
That's going to be great.
So that's cool, dude. So we're completing that circuit. Eric's been wanting to come on for some quite time. And I thought about it in September, and I said, yeah, dude, last week October's opened up. It's Halloween. We'll have the Wolf on. It'll be cool, you know. Just,
right.
You know, when you're scheduling that stuff is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not like anybody's dressing up to listen to our show. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe.
We'll see.
Carly, where are you?
Right. So we're going to do the Halloween. We'll call it the Halloween special. We got Eric Wolf on. We're going to learn all about Eric this week. It's his week. Let him tell his story. Let us all listen back and ask questions on premiere night, because I know he'll be joining us for premiere. I'm sure Mike Mead will be there. You're going to be there for sure, right, this week?
I will be there. Dan Albin here and there.
All right, perfect. I like the
dude,
commitment.
I cannot wait to hear Eric's backstory and let him just tell us all about it, man.
Good.
Looking forward to it.
Cool. And, dude, that's going to wrap up the show this week. What do you think about that, man?
It's going to be a great show, everybody.
Well, cool, dude. I'm ready to fire it up. I'm ready to go, man. You ready to do it?
Let's do it.
All right, dude. I'm going to get the phone system cranking. Give me some soothing tones.
All right. It is time for Higgy on the Beat, sponsored by the Southern Maryland Chronicle, right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus Show.
Oh, it's ringing, dude.
The return of Higgy.
Hello.
Hey, Higgy, it's Dan. What's happening, buddy?
What's going on, brother?
Nothing, man. Doing our thing here in the studio. How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful.
Nice. Mr. Albin, say hi to Higgy.
Higgy, how are you, buddy? It's been forever.
Not bad. How are you going? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, good, man. Congrats to you, first of all, I'd like to say.
Thank you.
Tying that knot, brother. Good job, man. Way to go.
Yeah, man.
We're happy for you.
Thank you.
Sweet. So you ready? Are you ready to do this thing? You missing us, aren't you?
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
Dude, it's high energy tonight in the studio. Mr. Albin is feeling fantastic tonight. We got a good thing going, so kick it off. Let's hear what Higgy on the Beat's got for us this week.
All right. Good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dave Higgins for Higgy on the Beat, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Chronicle newsroom. This week's going to be a mix of weather. By the time you hear this show on Thursday night, we're going to be coming off the back end of Tropical Storm Zeta. So there could still be some heavy rain going around 8 p.m. But once we come out of that, the weekend is going to be mostly cloudy, partly sunny in that range, but we're going to have that fall weather, mid-50s during the day, down to low 40s at night. So let's get started with what's on tap this weekend in Southern Maryland with your 10-ounce 12-pack sampler, courtesy of Lynn Ariat. On Friday, 5 p.m., Greg Barrick will be at the Green Turtle Sports Bar in California.
Oh, cool, man. Greg's back in the game.
Yep. At Helen's Cafe in Charlotte Hall, Maryland, Work in Progress Acoustic will be playing at 6.
Oh.
Mr. John Lusky will be over at the Swan Point Country Club at 7:30.
All right.
And Dave and the Dynamos will be at Toots Bar at 8 p.m.
On Friday. All right. Perfect.
Yes.
Nice Friday.
Yes, it is. And for Halloween, Saturday, David Norris will be at the Port of Leonardtown Winery at 2. The Groove Band Duo will also be at 2 o'clock at Perigo Vineyards and Winery in St. Leonard. And then also at 2 at the Janmark Winery and Vineyard, which is in Brandywine, you have Run Catch Rain. Then Shallow Deep, which is the members from Run Catch Rain, will be at the Ruddy Duck Brewery Bar, and Grill in Solomon's at 7.
All right.
Over at Toots Bar, 8 p.m., you've got 3 Days of Rain.
Oh, Carly and the gang having their annual Halloween show.
Yep. And also over at Seabreeze at 9 p.m., you've got Paradox. We'll be having their Halloween show.
All right.
And then at 9 p.m. also, you got Hit or Miss at Tap House 1637.
Oh, man, nice. Hit or miss her just to get out there, getting exposure and playing, man. I'm
Yes.
loving it. I'm loving it.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
All right, on Sunday, Mr. John Lusky again will be at the Romano Vineyard and Winery and Brandywine at 12:30.
All right.
And then Justin Crenshaw will be out at Toots Bar at 3 p.m. in Hollywood, Maryland.
All right, man.
All right, when going out in public, please wear your mask when social distancing is not possible. Help keep our restaurants and bars open by abiding by these simple steps to help prevent the spread of COVID. If you're partaking in adult beverages, please have a DD or plan for an Uber or Lyft. And as always, enjoy and support local music.
All right, man. That's a nice sampler of music this weekend. And
Yeah, we've got a good mix for Halloween. You know, it's gonna be it's gonna be a little chilly at night, but it's gonna be a good weekend.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see the full schedule released this Thursday. So that'll be cool.
Once everybody it's kind of hard to figure out. Like, I know a couple places they're not having a Halloween party because of the COVID restrictions, so they're kind of doing something all week.
Right.
I know I saw Brian Atkins from Big Dogs. He posted his today that he's doing it all week long.
All right.
So he's got specials going on, costume contests, things like that. So, you know, make sure you check out the schedule. Make sure you check out your favorite bars and see what's going on throughout the weekend.
Sure.
There you go.
All right, man. Well, cool. What else you got for us?
All right, a
this
little bit
week?
of music history. October 29th, 1965. The Who released the single My Generation in the UK. The song was named the 11th greatest song by Rolling Stone on their list of 500 greatest songs of all time and 13th on VH1's list of 100 greatest songs of rock and roll. It reached number 2 in the UK, the Who's highest charting single in their home country, but only number 74 in the US.
It's an important song, man.
Yes. 1971, Dwayne Allman of the Allman Brothers Band was killed when he lost control of his motorcycle on a Macon, Georgia street while trying to swerve to avoid a tractor trailer and was thrown from the motorcycle.
Wow.
The motorcycle bounced into the air, landed on Allman, and skidded another 90 feet with Allman pinned underneath. He was only 3 weeks shy of his 25th birthday.
Oh, my God. That's horrible.
Yep. 1983, Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon marked its 491st week on the Billboard album chart in the U.S., surpassing the previous record holder, Johnny's Greatest Hits by Johnny Mathis. When it finally fell off the list in October 1988, Dark Side had set a record of 741 weeks on the chart.
Never going to happen again.
I don't foresee that.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Love that album.
Wow, man.
2003, research in the U.S. found that songs get stuck in our heads because they create a brain itch that can only be scratched by repeating a tune over and over. Songs such as the Village People's YMCA and the Baja's Men Who Let the Dogs Out owe their successes to the ability to create that cognitive itch, according to Professor James Kellars of the University of Cincinnati College of Business Administration.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's food for thought.
Yeah. All right. This week, all I have for Southern Maryland notable people, with local musicians celebrating birthdays, would be Miss Sally Ritter, who admins the Southern Maryland local music page, shares all the bands schedules and things like that, shares the videos, helps everybody know, just like Len with the schedule, helps everybody know what's going on.
Yeah,
through social media.
Yeah, and we post our video episode there every week too. We share it
right
there. Yep. So you know, happy birthday.
So very good resource. If you don't know about that, make sure you check that out.
I hope it's a good one, Sally. Good. Happy birthday.
And that's your weekly wrap on music news. Check me out on Facebook.com/Higgy on the Beat. And as always, follow the Chronicle on Facebook at Facebook.com/SOMD Chronicle or SouthernMarylandChronicle.com for all your local, state, and regional news, weather, and sports.
Wow, man. That was cool.
Yeah, it was great having you back, buddy.
Yeah, man.
It's great to be here.
Yeah.
So has anything changed?
My left hand got heavier.
Yeah.
Well, you're married. Give it time. Your right hand will catch up.
Yep.
All right, is that appropriate for the show?
Yes. I'm going to let it go. Man. It's good.
This is a mature audience's show.
Yeah, they'll get it. That's good, man. That's good on you, brother. Glad to have you back, and very congratulations to you and the missus.
That's right.
Thank you very much from both of us.
Yep.
All right, man. Cool. All right, Higgy, we'll catch you next week, buddy.
All right, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great show.
All right, man. Peace.
Bye.
Bye. Wow, there's Higgy on the beat. David Higgins from the Southern Maryland Chronicle, man.
That's right. Now he's all good now, man. He's hitched up. We're happy for him, man.
Yeah, man. Very happy, man. Got one of those life things, man.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
It's great stuff.
That's good, man. But, dude, here it is, dude. It's transition time. And we're going to just dive right into it, man. It's the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week. What do you think about that,
Oh, man, we look forward to this every week. You can't ask for a better segment, man.
Dude, this is an awesome segment. The guitars are phenomenal. Island Music Company's phenomenal. The whole system, the whole arrangement is phenomenal, and everybody loves it. And I get more messages about the Guitar of the Week than I do about anything else.
Yeah.
So this is it, dude. It's Guitar of the Week, and we're talking the Schecter Diamond Series Blackjack SLS Body Shape C1 Floyd Rose system, man. How about that, dude? Okay. Dude, Schecter's designers make no bones about their dark leanings, given the guitar names like Hellraiser, Damien, and Omen. Sleek in hand, triggered for high gain performance, and famous for their perfect out-of-the-box playability, these guitars are favorites of budget-conscious shredders, which I know you would love to hear all about because you're king of budget-conscious.
Oh, you've got my full attention.
Nice. Well, let's dive into this babe. This is the Blackjack SLS, and it is in addition to this broad of many guitars they have under these names like this, but it's available in many variations. Features a body of solid mahogany wood that creates a heavy mid-range and real powerful lows. But to lighten a load, the Schecter's SLS bodies feature a reasonably thin depth, bulk-reducing contours, and a sculpted top. As a result, they weigh no more than the average alder or ash body. Okay, so why I say that is if you look at the pictures, how he did the light, how the top of it shows the white.
Right.
Did that on purpose so you could actually see the contour.
Yes.
So, and that's what draws your eyes to that picture.
It really does. Yeah, it caught me that way.
Dude, and if you look at my Marrow on the wall, it's got the same kind of contour shape.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, dude, that's what I want everybody to appreciate is those shapes and those contours.
That's the fine details, man.
Right. And then it's just so pretty, man. And it takes so much. So, it's insane. But I would definitely go to the store and check this one out, man. It's just really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. The neck is set into the body, and it's really sculpted at the heel. Go to the store, check that part out. I didn't take that picture. That's on you to go check out, but I want to talk about it. Because that thing's awesome, how that backside of the neck connects to the guitar. Can only appreciate those kind of details in person. So, go there, check it out. But the neck is awesome. It's the necks are created from 3 strips of maple wood. So they take them, glue them together, and then shape it. So it gives it greater overall stability. You're like, oh my God, multiple pieces. And their type of construction, you get one piece, it could bow more. You get 3, and the way they glue it together, it's actually more stable.
Yeah.
So
they know what they're doing.
Yeah. So the necks are topped with bright and hard ebony fretboards that feature 24 jumbo jets. And this one had the Blackjack's mother of pearl Hell's Gate skull inlay at the 12th fret. And that's it. No other markers on the fretboard. Just that thing at the 12th. That's why I took that one picture. Boom.
Yeah. It's badass.
Yeah, dude. So this guitar is built for shredders who want a full arsenal of metal weapons at their disposal in a package that looks fast as it is functional. The guitar's double locking Floyd Rose 1000 series tremolo system is recessed into the body for upward or downward pitch acrobatics, and the Grover's famous Rotomatic tuners let you quickly dial in your strings before you lock them down at the nut. So I mean, it's got high quality tuners at the top. A real Floyd Rose tremolo system at the bass, dude. You're on point. It's there. Dude, the multi-piece neck just sustains notes forever, man. Just dive it and whatever, man. It's a real cool guitar. Real cool. If you want to talk about performance, we'll say this. I would not recommend you take this guitar to go play a Beatles revival gig because, this guitar is built for metal. So it would just look goofy, but no. You got to go try the guitar out at Island Music. See for yourself what I'm talking about because the neck, man, begs to be played, man. It begs, dude. You get on there and just run it, and you'll just want to keep playing it. I miss it already, man. I just been playing my Marrow, man.
Yeah, did you do any dive bombing with it?
Oh, of course.
And
that's an SOP.
Right, then it hung in there.
Hung out easy, like a champ. Like
Wow.
a champ.
Nice.
Like a champ. Like a champ, man. I wouldn't lie to you, man. This guitar is awesome.
Well, let's hear how awesome it is. Let's hear those tech specs, buddy.
Sure. We got them right here on the page, man. It's really cool how this all came together. So it's a 6-string guitar, right-handed. It's got a solid body. They call the body shape C1, which is everybody that's a Schecter fan knows they call it the C shapes. So this is a C1 body shape. Mahogany body, satin finish, satin black color. 3-piece maple neck, the ultra thin C profile, meant for shredding. A 12 to 16 inch compound radius fingerboard. It's ebony. It's got the skull at the 12th fret logo, and that's it. 24 extra jumbo frets, 25.5-inch scale length, a 1.625-inch nut width. Of course, I said the original Floyd Rose 1000 series locking tremolo system, which matters. Grover tuners. It's got Seymour Duncan 59 humbucker pickup at the neck, a Seymour Duncan full shred humbucker in the bridge. And she just cranks, man. It's a riffing machine, dude. Just straight riffing machine. And dude, it's just legit, man. Straight legit. I can't believe I didn't buy it. I had man, I wanted it so bad, but I haven't. I know, dude. That's why I didn't get it, man. But that was the dilemma. Is that bad, dude? It's like always like a week after I get a guitar, there's always another guitar I kick myself because I didn't get it.
That's the way it's always going to be.
I know, dude.
It's always going to be that way. If you ever need an empty spot to hang one, just hand me one of them. I'll just leave right now with it. I'll help you out.
Yeah, right. I know. No, but it is an awesome guitar. The response has been great with it when it came out on the pictures. Yeah. So, dude, fantastic piece. Another fantastic guitar from Island Music, man. And I can't tell people enough how this hidden gem that was in the one section of the store that people really don't go look at guitars in.
Yeah,
it's in between the real guitar showroom and the lesson rooms. Up in that area.
Yeah, they need to get this thing out front, man.
So I was just checking. I said, you know what, let me go there and look real quick. Jack was busy with someone, so I said, let me just peek up in here. And I went, wow, I didn't see this in here before.
Right.
I said, let's do that one, man. And that was the right choice.
Nice.
Nice. So the responses were awesome. So, dude, it was cool, man. But
badass.
Yeah, man. So I know everybody's been waiting for this part.
Oh, yeah. Even me.
I know. This is the segment. This is part of the segment we've been waiting for. And I know that how old this is new old stock in the store. So it's been there for a while. You just can't go online and get a price on this one, brother. So
no. And I never pre-researched these ever.
Right. So my question to you, Mr. Alpin, is how much do you think this Schecter Diamond Series Blackjack SLS Floyd Rose system guitar cost?
Right. It's got all the bells and whistles, but still, affordable for
the working musician,
the frugal people as myself.
Yeah, budget conscious.
Yeah. So with that being said,
yeah, it's an import model.
It's an import model, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna go with $10.99.
Wow, we're building value here on the Guitar Gurus.
Which I always do.
Dude, you're a little high. We're talking.
Please don't tell me it was $8.99. $8.99. Damn, I almost said that first.
Wow, that's the price tag.
But
right
I knew
there.
I should shoot it up just a little.
Dude, it's got everything in it. Seymour Duncan pickups.
I know. That's why I went with my
mahogany
choice.
body, sculpted and contoured. Neck through construction or set neck construction.
Yeah.
Floyd Rose system, original, real Floyd Rose. So yeah, I mean, dude, that's
why
value.
I shot at $10.99.
So yeah, man, $8.99.99 plus tax. You're out the store less than $1,000, and you got a full on shred machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Full on, dude.
Wow.
Full on, man.
$8.99.
Yeah, man. So, wow, dude, that's Guitar of the Week this week.
Great one. See, that's the beauty of you did exactly what we encourage everyone to do. You looked around a little bit and you found something that wasn't right in your face. It was somewhere else in the store. You never know what you're going to find when you go in there. If you just take the time to look around and observe, there's all kinds of things in that store that there's something for everybody. And you found that in a different spot. And there it was. What an awesome guitar.
Yeah.
I bet you they get it out front this week.
Dude, it's gonna sell, man. That thing's cool, man.
They need to put it up front with the Guitar of the Week sign behind it again.
I know we gotta get the manager on that.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll take our calls.
I don't know, man. He's busy.
Nice.
Right. No, but that's Guitar of the Week this week. And dude, I literally during Guitar of the Week, you heard the noise in the background. That was Sean. Sean sent me a message going, literally got an emergency call, can't make it tonight. Happening now, dude. It's the Halloween special, trick or treat. This is a damn trick. He's got an emergency. God bless you, Sean. I hope it works out for you.
Yeah, we hope where everything's well, whatever it is.
Yeah, because I know how loyal and how much he's here every week, so I know something's going down. I just hope everything's okay, and we'll talk soon, dude. God bless you, man. Damn, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, let that be. He'll explain it. We'll chit chat, man.
Okay. All right. What do you want to talk about?
Dude, what music are you listening to in your free time?
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, how about that? It's a music talk show.
I'm going back through the
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, so I figured let's talk. What are you jamming, dude? Because I'll tell you what I'm jamming.
I'm going back through the gambit of my vinyl collection, having picked up that receiver a couple weeks ago.
Right.
So what you do when you get a new vintage receiver, after you get it all hooked up and running, you should go back through your records again. Because they sound different than they did on the receiver you were using before. And you just rediscover the old music you've already been listening to. So I've been going back through my Beatles catalog again. I've been hitting up the Rush catalog again.
Oh, nice.
The early Zeppelin, of course. The same old stuff that I always do. I'm a creature of habit.
I got you. Hey, just got another message. It's a barn emergency, so Sean's okay. So that's cool.
Oh, I hope it's not the horse, man.
I don't think it would be that. He would have said that. But it's all good. He just got something going down because we're all about timing. So it could just be all for nothing. Like, he just can't make the call because something's going on.
Yeah, you got.
I was like, dude, are you okay? He's like, dude, chill. Barn emergency. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, we're just making sure you're all right, buddy.
Yeah. So that's good. All right, cool. Now I can talk. So, yeah, you're going through the old catalog.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm digging it, man. So I'm always fiddling with the stuff, and I'm digging the, and I know this isn't a purist thing to do, but I do buy a lot of the 180 gram reissues that have been coming out.
Well,
and
dude,
you know what?
I mean, dude, if you can't obtain the original that's not playable or that you don't want to play it because it's original, there's no shame in your game of buying the better version to enjoy the music that you want to listen to.
Yeah.
So to all those people to say, dude, chill out, have your collector grade shit. I don't even need to see it. Pop the 180 gram on. I'm fucking jamming. I'm happy.
Exactly. Dude, I do love these reissues.
Get on your Facebook group and talk about it later.
Yeah.
Let's play music, right?
Exactly.
Is that how you are with it, dude?
Well, you know me. I don't even pay attention to it. I just move on.
Right.
I just turn the volume up louder.
Damn.
And just drown everything out.
Nice.
There's nothing more therapeutic than listening to music, so I don't know. I've been listening. Haven't discovered anything new lately. I just really haven't had time to do that. So, is there anything new I should be aware of?
Dude, to be honest with you, I'm in creation mode, and I kind of shut off stuff I don't know about yet, if that makes sense.
I got you.
I mean, I'm just like, to be honest, man, with everything going on with the show, productions, day gig, I mean, I only get so much time for what I got already scheduled. Like, if I don't catch anything on Sirius or terrestrial radio when I'm in the car,
Yeah.
there's no chance that it's gonna, unless it really grabs my interest. That's what's cool about Sirius and all them is you can put it on those select channels, and sometimes a couple things come up that I go, but
Yeah.
like anything, oh, when I get home, I'm gonna search that, and then by the time I get home, that fault's gone.
I forgot all about it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's nothing that's gravitated me to go, oh shit, I need to go find this out. If that makes sense.
I know exactly what you mean.
So I go back to the catalog of how I do it. I jam all my like metal albums. I like jamming. You know, everybody's got their standard issue. There's no reason to name names. We all know them. And then, dude, to work on guitar technique, I've been really diving into Clapton. So I've just
That's
been
good.
trying to study his technique, how he does things, and dialing on that. And dude, that's hours right there.
Sure it is.
So there's like new music. Shit, I'm not lying. There's no new music. I'm trying to learn techniques, different things, how to be a better guitar player. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know, man. It's like with the show, dude, it's so much background stuff, you know. It's just in that part of it, but yeah, that's what I'm doing, man.
Nice.
I'm digging it.
Hell yeah.
That's
man.
cool, man. I'm digging it. I'm really into the Strats right now.
Yeah.
I put the Jazz Masters up top. I'm like, I'll get them out again eventually, but it's mostly I've been jamming now. It's been all my Strats and my Marrow. My
There you
KM6,
go, man.
so-
Well, you know, getting that Clapton influence is, it's so detrimental, man. It just, God, he's just had a technique that was just, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's his.
yeah,
you know?
I mean that's the thing. When I hear guitar players saying, "Hey, I want to sound like that guy," you're never going to sound like that guy
You're
because
not.
you're not that guy.
That guy could give you his guitar and his rig and stand there, and you would not be that guy.
Right.
It's the fingers, man. It's the feel. It's the soul. It's the whole deal.
Right.
Be you. Everyone
Right.
else is taken.
Yeah, exactly. Just create your tone.
Yeah. I mean,
Create
it's
your tone.
and like you're saying, it's okay to watch them for techniques. Techniques are you gotta study technique,
Dude, I've been trying.
but you can't study feel.
Right, dude, and that's what I'm trying to dive into more of that. Even taking it one measure at a time, like really going slow. It's insane what you can do.
Right, it is.
I mean, to practice with all the different tools that are available, practice has never been better in my world,
Yeah.
and I get lost in it because it's so fun.
And unfortunately, we all say, well, we only have this much time, that much time. This is not practicing is the individual's responsibility. It's the individual's fault if they don't.
Right?
Because
I mean, dude, it's
I could easily say, you know what? I'm not going to sit down and have 6 beers tonight while I'm watching something stupid. And I make that decision to say, screw it. I'm picking up the guitar. I'm not turning TV on.
right. Well, dude, let's get off track for a hot second. You notice I took the TV out of the studio.
Uh-huh. I mean, not like we watch TV, but
No,
you
no,
do
but
when I'm not here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I got the Stream app now. I don't want it in here. I put a bigger monitor above it. I'm all about creation, dialing in, and then I watch more YouTube stuff with technique shit, and then I do regular TV.
Right.
TV as we know it as kids coming up is not TV anymore.
No.
We live in a stream. You jump into a window view, and then you close the window, and you don't need the box on. You don't need a specialized box for it anymore.
Right.
And to be honest, man, if I game, I'm a PC gamer big time. I don't even watch. I hate watching regular TVs because they suck. I like monitors.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Dude,
All right.
I can't watch 60 hertz. It's bullshit. All right, it's 144. You know, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. The guys that if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm saying. 144 or higher.
Yeah.
And that gives you fluid motion you never even knew existed.
Yeah, there's no delays in any of that
Nope.
that you can see with your eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Your eyes can only see so fast, but when you're watching a monitor, it's different.
Yeah.
I can notice it. It's weird, man.
Huh.
It's weird, dude. You can't explain it until you witness it. Because I've been gaming so much, man. When I can, I turned on my PlayStation 4 the other day. I turned it off. It was literally useless to me. It felt stuttery.
Right.
at 60 hertz. It felt stuttery. Like
Oh, man.
I just couldn't explain it, dude. So I'm like, I'll get to 4K, 8K eventually when it gets up there, but that's a long ways away at that
That's a ways
speed.
away.
But you're talking 144 frames a second. So constant. Boom, boom.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yes, I mean, I can't watch it, dude. It sucks. I don't know. I'm weird, man, but I wear glasses, so that has something to do with it, too.
You know, yeah, exactly. Your eyesight could definitely be a factor in there.
Well, or it slows. I see something slower than something, or I don't know. Weird, man.
Like
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
I don't know, man. Well, dude,
All right.
yeah, man. but I'm just jamming, get off that tangent, but no, less TV bullshit, more technique, more practice, and like I'm happy to practice. I get excited to practice. That's how good I like doing. That's how much I like practice, and I actually get excited for it.
Yeah.
Write down what I'm going to practice, like have a mission. And then I'm just trying to become a better player, man.
There you go.
And see, becoming a better player and being a better player is like other guys. It just comes to them so natural, man. And I got to work my ass off every week. And if I take a day off, I know it. That's what sucks, man.
That's how it is, man.
I know, man. It's brutal.
You take time off and it shows.
Dude, I remember how I told you I need to get playing bass again to build up my thing.
No.
Oh, man, it's going to piss me off when I pick it back up because it's going to fucking be a pain in the ass.
Yep. Luckily, I'm still picking mine up for at least 5 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Just for even if it's only for a couple minutes.
I know, dude. Dude, I got away from it, man, because I've getting too wrapped up in this other stuff.
Yeah.
See, happens, man. I mean, you've been playing your guitar a lot more often, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the neck.
It's the neck that did it. Yeah, I've been playing a lot more than I've played in a long time.
Yeah.
That's good, man. I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. That's why.
Yeah. Like,
you're
like, tonight I'm going to work on this.
Yeah.
I love that, too.
Right, and really all I'm really doing right now is just working on not even the technique or the playing. I'm just working on the electronic part of it.
Just figuring out how it all works.
Yeah, just the different,
different sounds it makes if I spin it this way, spin it that
exactly.
way. If I do this, pull that. Yeah.
I'm practicing the pickup part of the guitar. Knowing, if I slap that toggle all the way down, that I've got my knob rolled right to what, different things you're playing. That's a part of practice,
Yeah.
Especially with one of those, man, you got all that shit going on in there. It's not just a...
Yeah, you dial in your amp.
Yeah, it's not a volume knob and a two-way switch or whatever. It's craziness, so...
I know, yeah, man. I mean, dude, I get it, man. Trust me. I mean, just learn your gear, man.
Yeah, be familiar with your instrument.
Right.
That's it.
Wow, dude. Well, dude, I'm ready for a break, man.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm glad Sean's just
here.
having a barn emergency. I hope it's all for the better.
Yeah.
I definitely love Phil. Dude, we were just talking about this in a monologue. We were going to do the chit chat again. We just did a session.
We just did it. There it
That's
was.
pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I dig it, man. So
We took your time, buddy, and we utilized it.
That's good, man. Well, Sean, shout out to you, buddy. I hope everything's cool. We'll talk next week. But, dude, it's time for a break. We'll get reset, come back in here, and get Eric Wolf on as our featured guest. He's a big-time Southern Maryland musician. He's been jamming with Mike Mead, doing the duo action. I can't wait to get his backstory. Can't wait to learn when he's going to start playing, how he started playing guitar, when he started playing guitar. And I want to know all about him and Mike and how they're a duo and how that dynamic works.
Yeah.
They're just real exciting. So
we're going to hear all about it coming up.
Cool. Let's take a break. We'll reset. We'll be right back. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. We'll be right back.
Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk construction.
All right, Mr. Harsher, what's up?
Our good friends at Allied Renovations can offer the best value when it comes to replacing your home's exterior, whether it be your roof or facade. Did you know that?
How does he do it?
Streamlined operations. Jesse and his team have been part of the roofing community since 2015. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, Jesse has some of the deepest roots in our community. Did you know that?
Why does that matter?
Because you don't have to worry about the here today, gone tomorrow contractor schemes that are out there.
Well, you know he's going to be around. That's some great stability.
Yes, it is. So if and when the time comes your home needs help with its roof or facade, please please don't forget to contact Jesse Wickline at Allied Renovations. That number is 301-399-7031. Once again, that number is 301-399-7031. They are waiting for your call.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today.
Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
What's up, y'all? This is Sam Grow, and you're listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dog Patch. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, we're back from break. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. Mr. Albin, how are you doing tonight, sir?
This has been an exceptional evening, my friend. Doing great. I'm absolutely great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I love this. I love feeling energized, man. It does wonders for the soul, the mind. The body I can't do much with.
Right.
The body's pretty much done.
Well, dude, it's episode 94. It's the Halloween special. There's been tricks. There's been treats. It's been everything in this episode, man.
Yeah.
So, dude, man, wow. What can we say, dude? Our next guest, the featured guest tonight, is a big-time Southern Maryland guy. He pals around with Mike Mead and all them and just plays shows after shows. So it's been a long time in the making for Mr. Eric Wolf to come on the show tonight, man. Are you ready for this, dude?
I'm so ready for this.
Sure.
Sure.
You ready?
I am ready.
Sure.
Ready.
Sure.
Ready.
Nice. Well, give me some soothing tones,
All
sir.
right. Next on the program, episode 94, featured guest Eric Wolf, coming right up on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
Yeah, here it is, dude. It's ringing. We're going to lock in the signals, man. I'm excited for this, dude. This is good stuff. It's Guitar Guru stuff.
Hello.
Hey, Eric, it's Dan from Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air, buddy?
Hey, absolutely, man. What's up?
Awesome, man. Well, dude, I'm in the studio tonight. I got my co-host, Dan Albin, here. Dan Albin, say hi to Eric Wolf.
Eric Wolf, good evening to you, sir.
Dan Albin, what's up? The double Dans.
That's right,
That's
man.
right.
That's right. It is an absolute pleasure having you with us here, and we appreciate your time spent with us. So we're excited, man. Thank you for being here.
Hey, man, I was really happy to be asked, and I must have been a little bit nervous, too. Mike Mead is usually the sound piece of our duo, but I'm gonna do my best.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah, not at all, man. Well, dude, we're excited to have you here. We know you've been in the area forever. You've been playing forever. So let's start with what we do with everybody the first time they come on the program. Let's get your backstory on yourself, when you started playing music, when you discovered the guitar, how old were you, and why you still do it to this day.
Well, I tell you, man, I think really, honestly, it all comes down to Ace Frehley for many of us.
Nice.
All
You know,
right.
the first time I saw Kiss, man, I was like, good Lord, man, what is this? So anyway, I started playing around the age of 14.
All right.
I got my first guitar out of a Montgomery Ward's catalog. It was I remember it was a $25 Harmony acoustic. You know, strings about a mile off the neck.
Yeah.
Bloody fingers, you know, the whole nine.
Right.
Right.
So I started off on that. My parents told me, you know, so you gotta have to play that for a year before we invest in a real guitar. So I plunged through and spent a year on it and graduated to I went to Bix Bullocks down in La Plata and got a nice SG as my first electric guitar.
Hell yeah.
And,
You pulled an SG out of Bullocks?
oh, I sure did, dude. I pulled. And I guess this will be covered here in the gig setup. But it's a 1980 Gibson SG.
All right.
It's called an SG R1, and what's cool about it is it's got the Moog circuit board inside of it.
No shit.
Wow.
So I did a little research on it, and it's fairly rare. It's like 200 of them were made, and it's been my go-to for a lot of years. It's a great guitar. Yeah, but anyway, so I took some lessons at Bullocks for a bit, and about 3 months or so.
Hold on, Bullocks was a Gibson dealer?
Well, here's the deal, man. It was like half the store was pianos and organs.
Right.
And then on a couple little walls, he had some cheap guitars, you know, things like that. When there's one little special row, he had like a couple Les Pauls and an SG. I think he might have had an ES Gibson. When I went in, I wanted to really get a Les Paul. That was because of Ace and because of Jimmy Page and thousands of reasons.
Right.
And I just ended up settling on the SG. I think at the point I sat down on the stool to try them both out. You know how Les Pauls are kind of back heavy, where you kind of sit down and it kind of feels like it wants to fall off the back of your leg when you're sitting down. The SG was just a little more. The symmetry was better when I sat down. So, you know, so I like this guitar. As it turned out, it was probably the best purchase I ever made in my life, equipment-wise.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big Fender guy, and I love the offsets because of that balance.
Yeah.
And I really just got into Strats, and I'm digging how that feels too. But I know what you mean by that comfort and how the Les Pauls always feel like that. Good call, man.
I guess standing up would be a different thing, but sitting down when I was trying out the first year, I'm 14 years old. I'm 15. I could barely play guitar. It's like, it's like a stab in the dark. You just got to go with what you feel, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, you made a fine choice, man. That's a pretty cool story,
guitar
man.
your first electric is your guitar for life.
Right.
You're never going to get rid of
And
it.
I still, it's my number one guitar today. I mean, I'm not really a gigantic tech head. I mean, once I get a piece of equipment I like, I'll ride it till it blows up. Yeah.
Have you had a fret job done on it yet?
I have. I had one done this a while back, and this was back during the Randy Rhoads days. Actually, after Randy died, but I was a big Randy Rhoads fan. And I read somewhere that he used heavy jumbo frets in his guitar. So I went and give me some heavy jumbos. So I got some heavy jumbos put on there in hot licks. And I've still got the same ones on today. In fact, that guitar sat for a while, but I'm going to check it out and see if it might need to be refretted again. But all I've done is I've had it refretted. I got new pickups in it last year. Really, that's about it.
Dude, I love that, man.
That's why we love having people talk about their gear on here, man.
Dude, that's a backstory guitar story. That's cool, man. Awesome. Dude, what color is it?
Right now it's about 3 different colors. It's black. Then where the black is worn off, it's got this nice cherry wood looking on the inside of it. Then it's all covered with cigarette tar. So I quit smoking about 15 years ago, but maybe even more than 15. But I used to smoke and play at the same time. So now the guitar is covered in this gooey. I can't get it off the guitar. I guess I got to put some money down maybe to get it refinished. But it's almost like it's a part of me now. I don't know if I even want to alter it, but it's pretty grungy.
Wow,
Well,
man.
cool. Let's I'm sorry. We'll jump back into the backstory.
So you're 14, you got your gear, and you're learning to play. What stuck out at you when you were younger learning to play that was like once it finally clicked, it like the guitar opened up to you?
Music-wise?
Yeah.
Like learning guitar-wise?
Yeah, learning how to play.
No, go ahead, man.
Like learning how to play.
Yeah, I start off like most guys around my age. I was born in '64. I start off with AC/DC and Sabbath and Zeppelin. That hard rock, Foghat, stuff like that.
Right.
And then I heard Priest and Maiden, and when I heard Maiden, it was my next phase of learning guitar, and I really credit Maiden to building up my dexterity, whatever dexterity I had back in those days. Trying to learn the Number of the Beast album back to back can be a bit challenging, but I tried to do that. And then, of course, from that point, I moved on to the Big Four. Man, I got stung by the thrash bug. With Megadeth, Metallica, Anthrax, Slayer, Testament, all those bands, and that just totally, I was 100% bought into that music style. I really wanted to fly the flag for that when it came out. That was like the club I felt I belonged with the most. Was thrash metal.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I love hearing that stuff, man.
Yeah, and it led me to meet a lot of cool people, man. Like I say, back then when I was getting bands together, I graduated from the garage bands, and I decided to put together a thrash band, and I ran into this young 18-year-old guy named Mark Zeta. I don't know if you've heard of him. He played with Short Bus and Skeleton, drummer. This guy's just ball of fire, just 17, 18 years old. I was a few years older, not much older, but we just kind of loved the same kind of music, and got that band Violent Night together, and played quite a few years with that band, playing mostly Wilmer's Park. Thank God for Wilmer's Park back in the day, so we could learn our trade a bit.
Right. Now, did Mike tell you the story about my story at Wilmer's Park?
No.
I did. My first show ever was at Wilmer's Park, and we paid the sound guy with a bottle of whiskey to make sure we sounded good, because we didn't know what we were doing.
Did you get good sound?
Yeah, man, it was good, man, because the most critical guy in high school came up and gave us a compliment, so we knew we were good.
Oh, dude.
So
I wish I would have done that, because a couple times we played Wilmer's on the supporting bill, and I think we got jobbed a bit on the sound, because back then we didn't have our own sound guy. So I go back and watch the videotape, and like our whole set is nothing but a low hum for about 45 minutes. But that's awesome, man. So Wilmer's, you haven't lived life until Anthony Watson has introduced your band. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Wow.
that was the day. You hear Wilmer's Park. You know it's on.
That's right, man. That's cool, man. So, how fun is it doing the duo project with Mike?
Man, I tell you what, musically, this is probably the funnest and the freest I've ever been. Like say, the good thing about playing thrash is you're kind of in this bubble, and people everybody buys into the same idea. The counter to that is it kind of limits you. You step outside, especially back in the day. You try to step outside that thrash box, the eyebrow went up. It's like, dude.
Oh yeah, you'd lose friends over that. Yeah,
but the truth of it is, I was born in '64, so I'm a child of the '70s. I mean, I grew up with Casey Kasem, Top 40 Countdown. Motown. Anything you put on a K-Tel record back in the day. That's what a K-Tel record is.
Yep.
So that's really my upbringing, and really pop radio was really my first love. I used to sit there, and track the top 40 songs each week as they moved up and down the charts. I was such a maniac about songs and things like that. But with the duo, we play, anything that sounds good, we'll play. We play everything from, Zeppelin to Footloose to I'm a Believer, just all across the board, not really worrying about trying to really appeal to a certain sect. We just try to have fun and just, like we're 50-some years old, it's the pretenses are all gone. We're not really doing it for any false pretenses or for ego and anything like that. It's just to go out there and just to do it, man, and try to have fun and try to make that one connection every now and then. It's worth it,
Yeah, it's definitely worth it, dude. I love the energy you guys have. I've seen a couple of videos and just how Mike markets everything. It's just really good, man.
I saw a video, I guess it was from maybe last year, where you two were doing, I won't name the place, but you guys were doing Pink Floyd, you were doing Time, I believe.
Yeah.
And you tore that guitar solo up, man.
Let me tell you what, that didn't come in a day.
No, of course
I'm
not.
kind of methodical with my playing, so especially with the duo, we're playing these songs. I try, something's iconic, like that lead break, every note of that lead break is iconic.
Right.
So I don't try to go up there and put my spin on it per se. Some stuff comes out my spin just because it ends up being that way, but I really try to play it note for note like David Gilmour. And sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't, but when it does, it's fun. It's just fun to recreate that and have somebody connect with it.
Right. And the reason why I can still remember that is because I found it very cool that you guys are doing a duo. You got an acoustic guitar and you got an electric guitar.
I know.
And two-man duo. That's pretty freaking cool, man. So,
but dude, it's weird that when we sit and we pick songs for this duo, a lot of songs don't work. We probably throw out 3 to 1 in songs just because it's hard to make some songs sound good without a bass.
Absolutely. That's
it really is, and it's just so necessity.
Yeah.
It's such a necessity for a song. It's like that just doesn't sound good. We're not going to do it. So we end up throwing out a lot of songs, and we pick the ones that kind of. And Mike has a cool way of playing too. When he plays his acoustic, it almost has a percussive backbeat to it.
Right.
To where he kind of supplies that rhythm to help us, stay in time. But it's definitely been cool playing. He's definitely playing with Mike has definitely helped me get my chops, whatever chops I had back that I had lost. I put the guitar down for 15 years.
Oh wow!
Doing the old the family thing,
Yeah. And then he talked you out of retirement.
He did, man. He coached me out, and he didn't take my. I was thinking about it anyway. He didn't have to coach me too much, but he gave me the opportunity. He said, "Hey, you start slow." I learned one set, and I played a set, and it was 2 sets, and then after that, it was off to the races.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Got that old spark just fired right back up, man.
Oh, dude, yes. Oh, yes. And I think it worked out good because I did kind of burn out. I put it down really because. To be honest, I got my heart broken by a couple band breakups. I'm sure you guys have been there before.
Yeah, I did a 9-year hiatus because of something like that once. I stopped for 9 years.
It was a violent night for quite a few years. We put a lot of time in the sheds up at Waldorf and this and that. And our band actually broke up. Our old drummer, I'm not making light of anything, but he became a born-again Christian. So
yes, that changes.
That's kind of like here we are playing, Postmortem and Angel of Death by Slayer. And he comes to us one day at practice, guys, I've turned born again. So that kind of nixed that set list.
Yeah, I would say so.
That kind of really threw me for a loop.
I can't play Slayer with you guys anymore. I'm sorry.
Right.
It doesn't fit,
I was like, are you kidding me?
Fit into my ideals.
But that kind of broke my heart. We tried to find a replacement drummer, and we just couldn't. And I just get kind of sour. But then again, actually, off of that, I did form the Bump and Uglies after that, which was a really cool project. It lasted only a couple of years, but
you guys were everywhere in that project.
It was a timing thing. We came out right. It was like the mid '90s. That's when all that good Green Day and Bush, and all that good radio rock was dropping.
Yeah.
And we just hit the right time, the right place, and that was probably one of the funnest things I ever did. Just to actually go from a thrash band, we might have 20 sweaty guys doing a mosh pit, which is nothing wrong with that. No. But with the Uglies, you have a whole line of good-looking girls and Daisy Dukes, dancing. It's it's a toss-up. It really is.
I always say thrash music's fun when at home riffing, not out in public. It just doesn't work, man. It's the singing, dude.
It's a different environment. You have to go to back in the day, you'd have to go to Jack's or somewhere to do all that. Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
There's pockets for that. Here in Southern Maryland, thrash wasn't really picking up that much, I didn't think. But
no.
Yeah, just
not at all.
People loved listening to it. They loved going to Capitol Center and catching the shows. But I didn't know there was really a lot of people doing it back in the day, like in bars and stuff. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But you did it, man. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
So you've ran the whole circuit of, bands and playing out between the thrash and the 90s and probably even just the popular hits, right? So
yeah. That's how we're doing with the duo. I mean, right now we're actually been mulling about maybe trying to put together a band off of the duo, which I'm kind of getting that itch again to hear some backbeat. So who knows? Well, hopefully we'll get that together during the winter time and hopefully hit it again next year when things hopefully will be a little more relaxed COVID-wise. Cross your fingers.
It fills out a room and it feels good, man. It feels good.
Amen. Amen.
Before we get to the gear part of things, with all your playing out with all the different places over the years, what was one of your biggest frustration in live performances?
You know, nowadays there really isn't much. Only frustration I'm feeling right now is just losing a lot of gigs to COVID, you know, and restrictions and things like that. You know, back in the day, you know, I mean, just your garden variety, you know. Usually we were warming up for bands, so not enough room on the stage, or shitty attitudes or messed up attitudes from other bands, things like that. But you know, nowadays, man, it's just, I don't know. I try to approach everything with just I'm happy, I'm thankful. I mean, I'd say it's really a godsend that I'm actually playing outright after putting the guitar down for that long. I really didn't think I was going to play out again. Then let's just pick up a guitar and just learn how to play again, and everything's kind of worked out with Mike. And I just try to take every moment as a thankful. You know, I really try to go to that old cliche, you know, play the gig like it's your first and your last. You know, I try to think about that every time I play, because you don't know when it's going to be your last. You know, you just don't.
You don't. You really don't. Those are wise words, man.
Yeah. That's
wise old words from the old sage.
I never used the word old. You did.
Wow. All right, well, let's talk gear, man. If we come out and check out the duo, what are we gonna see Eric Wolf jamming on at the?
Right. What
show?
you're gonna see with the duo? I already talked about my Gibson SGR1. That's probably gonna be the ugly piece of wood you're gonna see up there. But I tell you, it's my baby. I did go out and buy some new equipment since I started playing with Mike. I got a PRS S2 Custom 22 semi-hollow body, which I play some. It's really cool guitar. I like it because of the semi-hollow body. I can sit down in my living room in my chair, unplugged, and I can actually hear it a little bit while I play. So I love that guitar. Then I also have a PRS. I got an S2 Custom 24 also, which I play some. It's got a bar, so I use that on a couple songs I have a bar on. That's my guitar lineup. Amp-wise, now for the duo, I use something different than I use for my live band setup. For the duo, I use a Line 6 Spider 5, the much maligned Line 6 Spider 5. You know, something it doesn't, and I'll be honest, it doesn't have the premium tone, but it's got so many damn bells and whistles, and it fits so well with what the duo is doing as far as versatility. I use it just for the simplicity of it. Now, for the live thing, I still have my old Marshalls I had from back in the day. I got an 82 50-watt Marshall JCM 800 head, which I've had since 82. And I've got a Marshall stack, with JCM 800 cabs with 412s. Just the basic line it up and go. I mean, back in the day, I think I would use an equalizer, a stomp box equalizer. I had an original Ibanez Tube Screamer, which I want to get one of those back again, one of the original ones.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
God damn, it's so great. You know, back in the day, it was always MXR Distortion Plus, MSR Distortion Plus, and I just found those were a little too hard to handle. They just were too feedbacky for me. So I tried a Tube Screamer, and it was just perfect for the Marshall. So I just used that, the equalizer, made a little bit of chorus and the stop box, and just turn everything to 10 and go. And that basically was my sound. It's not really too far from that right now, the duo.
Those Marshalls, get old carrying the gigs, though.
I'm sorry, I talked to everything.
I said those Marshalls get awfully old carrying around anymore.
Well, that's the thing about it, too. Yeah, I look at it now like, oh. But, you know, with today's technology, I'm getting my feet back wet. I'm not the biggest tech guy, so I ask a lot of questions and talk to a lot of people down at Island Music. You know, Christine, my buddy down there, helps me out with a lot of things.
Nice.
And, you know, just try to get schooled up on this new technology.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you're definitely paying attention, man. You know what's out there. You know what you're doing.
I know, but yeah, it's just the pursuit of that tone, man. You know, I'm still pursuing.
We can be mad scientists all day long and never get it right because we mess with it so much.
Dude, I'm telling you,
if you mess around too much, you'll never get it. You gotta get to a point where it's like, I'm just gonna leave it alone for a while.
I know. That's what I like about my old Marshall setup. And I swear to you, it was really just everything on 10. You know, put the tones up halfway and just go. You know, it was so easy.
Dude, I'm telling you, you need to get a tube amp extender and go to town, and it opens up a whole nother different.
Oh yeah, I might hit you up on that, man. I might have to find out what that's all about.
Yeah, trust me, dude. It changed how I do things, man. I love mine, dude. It's insane. Look it up. Roll It Boss makes it.
Okay, I will. I definitely will.
Tube amp extender.
Excuse me.
And you can program different rigs. It's got different things in there. It's pretty rad, man. But that's what's up. You can front load it and just release out what volume we want to the speaker, like an attenuator, but doing it the real way.
Okay.
Yeah, like real. Like it's real. It's not bullshit. Not no contraption. It's all circuitry. But
well, I'm definitely gonna check that out. I'm definitely looking for another setup for sure.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, check that out. I mean, then you can take your Marshall with you and use it. You can get all the good toneness without having to go deaf using it. That's nice. My point to it. But with the one I got, you can add some light modulation effects to it, compressors, some other types of things to really tone shape the tone. That's when it comes alive, man. I'm telling you, man. That piece of gear is what's up. I mean, I'm
definitely gonna check that out, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's like I said, you can plug into your computer, use it as an interface, all that good stuff too. It's got all that. You can pull, because I pull it up on my screen and program it. It's awesome.
That's cool. It's nice. I just bought an iRig about 2 weeks ago. I'm kind of messing with that right now.
Yeah, how's that?
Have you heard of iRigs?
I've heard of it. I never used it.
It's just an interface, for a computer, for a laptop.
Okay, I got you. Just a USB interface.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I do PreSonus, so
okay.
I know what you're saying. I got you. That's cool, man. The technology, man. Imagine if we had this tech when we were coming up.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, man. I'm really a caveman when it comes to that stuff. Keep it simple for me, man. But hey, if it works, it works. I mean, I just said it. I'll make sure the knobs don't get turned.
I got you. Well, cool. Any questions for him, Alban? You got anything you want to ask?
I just really find it inspiring that I want everybody listening to kind of really take this very seriously. Because a few of us out there who are listening and a few of us in this room have been in the same boat that Eric's talking about, of taking a long time off, not knowing if you're ever going to do it again, and almost convinced that you're not going to ever do it again.
Oh, sure.
And that day comes up where it does come back. I just want everybody to really take that very seriously and understand that it's never over if you don't want it to be. It's never over.
Yeah, it is. I'm living proof, man, because I was definitely dead in the water in music. And I tell you what, I'll be honest, though, I had to practice like I was 15 years old. I mean, to this day, I still practice a couple hours a day at least. I have to.
No doubt.
One thing I noticed, too, is back in the old days, I can remember hundreds of songs and recall them. Now, if I don't play some of these songs over, like once every couple of weeks, it falls out of my head.
Yep.
But it can be done. Yes, I'd say if you're a musician out there with an amp in the corner of your room, just sitting there collecting dust, man, dust it off. Just turn it on, man, and just crank it up and have fun, man, and it'll change your life.
Exactly. Now, what was your favorite local band that you were a part of, if I can ask you that?
That I was a part of?
Yep.
Yeah, for different reasons, the Bumpin' Uglies was probably the funnest, just because the type of music we were playing and the atmosphere. Violent Night was my love. It was my passion. It was what I kind of put all my eggs in one basket for. Was that band and that genre, thrash metal. That was really my love.
Nice. Well, that's a great answer.
Yeah, and what you were saying about the practice thing, we were talking earlier before you came on about how I have to practice all the time to keep up. And when I meet someone that just has the natural gift that doesn't have to practice as hard, but they just have it, God, that puts me off.
Yeah, you want to punch them right in the face.
Yeah,
you do, I know.
You're like, dude, I'm putting in hours every day, every week, and you just come in, haven't touched the guitar in 3 months. You're like,
It's sick. It's sick. I always wonder, I was wondering stuff, could you take, Eddie Van Halen or Randy Rhoads and wake them up, 2 o'clock in the morning off of a drunk? Would they be able to just rip off their best riff right then and there,
Probably not, but they could rip off a riff better than any of us could ever play.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you look on the internet and you see these young kids, 9, 10 years old, just ripping. And I'm like, I look at my hands, I'm like, I don't want to pick the guitar up again. It amazes me sometimes.
I get it. I see these, I'm doing the same thing where I'm watching like these 8 to 10-year-old, 12-year-old kids on bass just making me just say, okay, I guess I'm done now. That's it. I'm done.
It's messed up, man.
I don't know what's going on with these kids. Are just absorbing so much information, or they're just so talented.
The access, dude.
It's access.
It's access. Yeah.
It's access. When we were coming up, we had to buy music books. Kids just need to go search and look on the screen.
Learn off a record. Learn off a record with a whole bunch of static on it. Try to pick out a nice fast Maiden riff.
Right.
Off a record on a cheap hi-fi.
Here's how I learned the basic chords of a guitar. When I was like 13, my brother bought me the VHS copy of The Song Remains the Same for Christmas. It was like 1980, I don't know, 7 or something. And I watched Jimmy Page on that concert video all summer long. And that's how I just learned the basic chords, by watching the shapes of his hands.
Fingers.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I didn't, that's how I got started playing.
Well, that's the real deal right there. That fingers don't lie.
We had to do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now it's like, wow, all this information. I can watch a tutorial now. If there's a song I want to learn, I can just go on YouTube and learn it, and 20 minutes later, I'm like, okay, that's how you play it.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, great. I'm adding stuff to my arsenal now.
That's cool.
That is weird, man. It's access. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah, it is.
That's cool. All right, dude. We got one last question for you. It's our signature question, and everybody's been waiting for this moment all night.
Of course. So we're waiting.
We're waiting here. So
with bated breath.
Right.
That's correct.
So
Eric, with Miller Lite.
Yes. Eric Wolf, the Guitar Gurus, want to know best gig, worst gig. You can answer in any order you like, but you got to answer both. What do you got for us tonight?
All right, I'll give my worst gig first, man.
All right.
This is with Violent Night. We had gotten a gig in Martinsburg, West Virginia, and this is like our first traveling gig. And it was a club called Slammers, right? It was probably back in 89, something like that.
All right.
The place was a converted bowling alley, right? So I was expecting this like a small West Virginia backwoods kind of little club or something. Now, this place was cavernous, right? So we arrived there, we bring our crew and all that. There's probably 5 people there to see the show, including the bartenders. Okay, so we get there and we set up and everything, and we noticed that it's dollar pitcher night, which is always good in West Virginia. So we're looking around. We see this one guy walking around, overalls, carrying 2 pitchers in his hand, thinking he's walking back to his table, but no, he's two-fisted. Right? This guy's getting obliterated. So long story short, he ends up getting thrown out of the club, out of the bowling alley club, because he's getting too outlandish. So they throw him out. So we're getting ready to play in about like 15 minutes or so. We're getting ready and everything. And all of a sudden we hear these noises outside. It sound like gunshots, right? So the dude apparently got thrown out, came back, started shooting the place up from the outside. There's windows blowing out the front and everything for running for cover. All 5 people ran behind my Marshall stacking it. So anyway, the guy shooting the place up. I'm freaking out, right? You know what's going on. It's gunshots, man. West Virginia. It's the Old West or something, So anyway, we finally get all settled down, and then like 2 seconds later, the bar manager comes up and goes, "Okay, you guys, go ahead, take stage. You're ready to go."
Yeah.
All right, now it's time to put on the running shoes, So,
now you got to go to work now. It's time to go to work.
that was one of the worst gigs, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Best gig, really split between 2. One time, Don, I'd be warmed up for Wrathchild
nice.
At Wilmer's, and I think Temper Steel was on the bill also, real good friends of mine. And it was just one of those nights, man, just one of those Wilmer Park nights where everybody's just keyed up, there's electricity in there, it's sweaty, it's hot, and it was just one of those just magical nights I'll never forget. Nothing really special happened, just one of those feelings. And then the next gig, probably the best gig we did a gig at the infamous Pier 3, which is now Gilligan's.
Yeah.
With the Bumpin' Uglies. It was just one of those nights again where the summer night, the weather's perfect, light breeze, everybody showed up. It was a couple hundred people there, and it was just one of those nights where you kind of feel like a rock star, you know? You just feel like everybody's with you, and the people were into it, and jumping and dancing, and it's one of those nights you just look. I remember looking up at the sky, you know, the stars out, and you're looking out at the Potomac River, and it's just one of those little stop and smell the roses moments, you know. But that was probably one of my favorite gigs of all time for sure.
Dude, that's great, man. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? You spend decades practicing, putting up with late nights and all that, just for those couple of hours where it's magic.
Exactly, and I tell you something, man. It's to this day, it's still worth it. Every second.
Yeah, it's still worth it. Absolutely right. 100% agree. It's still worth it.
That's great.
Yep.
Wow, man. Well, Eric, man, what an awesome interview.
Yeah, you've been an absolute pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, thank you, man. You guys, I appreciate what you guys do, giving us a platform to put our word out there and just keep, just try to keep this live music alive. I really encourage everybody, man, to go out and just see one local musician a month if you can. Just anybody, just to go out there and support it. And just a lot of musicians out there that are really hurting. I'm luckily not one of I have a full-time job. I'm kind of a weekend warrior when it comes to that. But there are a lot of guys out there, friends of mine, that are really struggling. So really do all you can to go see them. And if you do anything on Facebook, support them and the whole nine. They really need it. And hopefully things will come back to normal here sometime in the near future. We'll be able to get back out there and really light the local music scene up.
Gotcha, man. Loud and clear, actually.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Love it.
Awesome. Yeah, buddy.
Well, dude, Eric, man, this has been cool. Like I said, we're going to have you and Mike back on in the future. We'll do a duo interview once everything gets cranking and maybe some shows are on the calendar. What do you think?
That sounds great, man.
Cool. Well, dude, stay in touch. You got our email. You got our numbers. Anything bust loose, man, send a message, all right?
You got it, man.
Well, cool, dude. We're going to cut you loose, man. It's been fantastic. Anything else you got to say before we go?
No, man. Thanks for having me, guys. Your podcast is awesome, man. Keep it going.
We intend on it.
Yeah, definitely,
We're
man.
not going anywhere.
Nope.
Excellent.
Awesome. All right, Eric, from the Guitar Gurus, man, we say thank you and have a great night, all right?
Thank you.
See ya.
See ya.
There he goes, man. Eric Wolf, dude.
There is a guy with a lot of positive energy, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
I love it. I love it.
That's good stuff, man.
Great outlook on everything. You can tell he just enjoys the whole thing, man.
Yeah, I love the Southern Maryland wholesomeness.
The wholesomeness.
Dude, he bought his SG from Bullock's.
And got a rare only 200 made. Yeah, yeah, okay. With Moog Electronics in it.
Dude, if you would have told me that story and not told me, and he didn't just told me like someone got that guitar out of Bullock's, I would have like, you're shitting me.
You're shitting me.
Yeah, right?
Nah, that's great,
man. Dude, that was great. That was great. That's a great story, dude.
That's why we do this. Is for those nuggets of just.
I think that's the coolest shit I've heard in a while, man. You've got an SG that you still play to this day that came out of Bullock's. God bless them. They're going out of business. Or they're already gone. Yeah, they're gone, man. So, dude, that's a legacy story right there.
Yeah, that is amazing.
That's cool, man. But now, man, Eric Wolf, man, fantastic interview, man.
Yep,
good
Eric
stuff.
Wolf. Eric Wolf, Mike Mead duo, or Mike Mead, Eric Wolf duo, depending on which one of those two you ask, comes first. It is our featured guest here tonight, and we are absolutely just, without words, man, just having a great interview, so... Yeah. Didn't leave us where to check him out, but
dude, he's on the Facebook.
Yeah, he's on the Facebook.
You find it. They don't have a page set up yet, I don't think. Or it's off Mike Mead, but if you just type Eric Wolf, Mike Mead duo, it'll pop up. Something will.
Yep, that's right, man. We are happy to have him. So thank you very much for that, Mike.
Yeah.
And no, not Mike, Eric. We thank Mike for lending Eric to us.
Right, exactly.
I don't know how that works.
Well, dude, man, what a night, man. Episode
Yeah.
94, the Halloween special, man, with Eric Wolf, dude. It was awesome. Worked out perfect.
Yes, it did. Worked out great.
Dude, why don't we run through the sponsors, go do a couple things, and get out of here for the night. You ready,
let's
man?
do it.
All right, dude. You want to do the honors, or you got one me to crank it?
Well, let me see. Maybe we can alternate.
All right, go for it.
All right. We'd like to thank Jesse Wickline, Allied Renovations.
Christopher Lane Tattoos. Go get your ink done by Chris.
Brian Cooper, Cooper Construction, from site to site. They'll treat you right.
Island Music Company, Guitar of the Week. Go check them out. Go get your next guitar from Island in La Plata, man.
Awesome.
Exactly. And Southern Maryland Chronicle. Go check out the Chronicle.
Absolutely.
Go visit them. They're cranking. Sean, I hope everything's okay with the barn. I know that you had an emergency. We'll be in touch, but he'll be back next week. It's all good, dude. Anything else before we go on,
You
man?
know, if anybody's still with us at this point and you want to, reach out.
Right.
Just reach out. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, come if
Hit us up.
Hit us up. Book a spot. We want to book your band. Spots are getting real limited with the holidays coming up. Yeah, we're saying that again.
Yeah, well, we do take a little time off this, coming up this time of
It's going to be
year.
weird, so pay attention to what's going on because in a couple of weeks we'll have a better picture.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if where you thought about this, but I think the 100th episode might not be till after the new year.
I'm making it after the new year.
Right,
on
because
purpose.
we have plans.
We have plans, so I'm making
plans.
it. So we'll be in touch on that soon. But now, dude.
Sponsorships are also available, guys.
Yeah,
if
we're
you-
dying. We need help.
If anybody
need
wants
help. Need food. Need help. Need help. Little help.
Yeah, little help, man. You can earn yourself a T-shirt if you sponsor the show.
Yeah, definitely. You got sponsor packages available.
Get a swag bag.
Well, cool, dude. I'm ready, man. I'm spent, dude. You ready?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready to go.
All right, dude. Well, we'll see you guys next week. We're pumped up. Episode 95. We've got an awesome show planned. It's in the guest is locked and loaded. I'm excited for it. We'll be in touch. Wait for the schedule release. Everybody's gonna be blown away by it, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for that. But yeah, man, I'm ready to get out of here, dude.
Let's do it.
All right, it's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we will check you guys out next week.